Hello, Youngaz, Libra, females. Welcome to your reading. So let's find out what has God been trying to tell you. But you just keep missing the message. Hang on. Almost there. Alright. Are we there yet? Youngest Libra females. What has God been trying to tell you? Alright, let's see. So it says not enough. It says frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self sabotage, fear or ego issues, jealousy. That self sabotage was sticking out to me. Oh, sorry. Yeah. And at the bottom of the deck here, the underlying issue, we have outdated thinking. It says outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So, yeah, that's the issue here. Okay, so what I'm getting here is you have a good thing going. No relationship is perfect, but you got a good thing going and your mindset is fucking it up. Next, we have the golden mirror itself, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, or love bombing. And look at this. It's a twin flame. You are with your, how you go, your yin to your yang. I think that's how it goes. I don't know which one is feminine and which one is masculine, but twin flames. It says yin, yang, zen, balance. Union, duality, coupling, complement each other. So this person is your night to your day or your day to your night. Whatever this person has come to bring is what you need. And whatever you got is what they need. God has put you together for you to be a blessing to each other. So outdated thinking. All right. So let's get a little bit more information for you. Yeah. Let's take a look at this outdated thinking issue. Let's see what God can tell us about this outdated thinking. Okay, we're going to dig into this deck. Oh my God, there's a lot of pretending going on in here, girl. The next card that was coming was the hammer. It says sabotage, rebuilding. The rebuilding is sticking out. Interrogation, interrogate yourself. Like, well, I'm about to help you now. Repetitive, persistent, working on it. So it's like it's time to rebuild. It's time to break the cycle. Okay. So it's like thoughts that have taken you over in the past, you're bringing them into this new relationship, which is a common fault that humans tend to exhibit. Okay, when we've gone through trauma in the past, we tend to take it with us into our future, and those who have not done anything to us, they kind of have to bear some of um the problems that came from our trauma, which is not fair. But then we are only human. So once we know what we're doing wrong, then it's time for us to admit it out loud to our person so that at least they know that we know, and then try to work on it. All right. That's the best that we can do. And if they care about you and they want to be patient, then they'll be patient and understanding with you. Because when it comes to psychological issues, which is what this is here, it's not easy to just turn it on and off usually. Okay, some people can do that. Some people it takes a bit more effort and a bit more time. So let's see what your what outdated thinking you are guilty of that's making you mess up something that can be very healing to you and your person. Two more times. Let's see. So we're checking to see what outdated thinking are you stuck in here? It's causing you problems in this new relationship. What outdated thinking? Is it that one where we think that they're cheaters? Most of the time they are, not all of the time. Let's see. Yeah, speak to us, please, Most High. All outdated thinking. Alright, if somebody's blocking this, Most High, just remove them so that we can move forward. Thank you. Interesting. Okay. So is patience one of your problems? Do you feel like things are taking too long? Is that one of them ones where when you text and they don't get back to you quick enough, you flip out? Like, what the hell are you doing? Okay, wait. So we have passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally and having fun. So this is, let's see, it's gonna make sense. But this is the outdated thinking that you got going on. At the bottom of the deck, we got meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. Interesting. Then we have paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Okay. Then we have runner. A runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to the ego. Interesting. So what? You run from passion? You run from your feelings? Yeah, because you have a new phase here, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. So it's like you run from passion. So when you feel like you like someone, it makes you afraid. Oh, because you're afraid of being hurt. That's a big problem. That's a big issue. So it's like you're getting exactly what you should be getting. And let's see, love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Yeah, wedding rings, union, wedding, marriage, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. But then we have keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Oh, you don't think that you're good enough. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learning from the past, and make memories. Okay, so your problem is you feel like this person is going to see you as not good enough. You feel like this person is going to just see you as an option. Okay, so you kind of stop yourself from getting too caught up in your feelings and the good vibes that you should be experiencing. Okay, it's like I don't want to be lifted up just to be dropped on my face. Again. Okay, that's understandable, but the thing is, when we build up walls like that to keep the bad stuff out, as you can see, you keep the good stuff out too, because dude is probably confused, okay, as to why you're acting like this. So the best thing I could tell you to do right now is to talk. Speak your truth to your person so that he understands where you're at psychologically, because chances are he's been through some hard times as well in relationships and he's probably scared too. Okay, so if you just open up the line of communication and tell him exactly what you're feeling and why you be acting so weird and shit, tell him about your fears, your concerns, okay, then at least it won't be totally oblivious to him and he won't have to then make up reasons as to why you're behaving this way. Because what we tend to do when we don't understand why our person is acting weird is think that it's us. So he's probably thinking that you don't like him like that when you absolutely do. You're just afraid because of shit that happened in the past. You don't want to have to go through that shit again. And you don't want to feel like he's going to see you not good enough in some way and then just go off and be with somebody else that he finds to be, better than you. So at the end of saying all that, I also have to tell you that love is a 50-50 kind of investment. You never know what you're going to get, but trust that whatever happens is in your best interest, because if somebody is going to get the better part of you and not appreciate it, then they don't deserve it in the first place. So if you do find your way to being yourself and being relaxed in this relationship and he ends up doing exactly what you were afraid of, then he doesn't deserve you and God is doing you a favor. You should thank God for closing that door. So now there's a spot open for somebody who will hopefully come around and love you better. Because a lot of time God is trying to teach us very vital lessons as well. So there's a lot of things to consider. The best thing that you could do for yourself is you have to take a chance but detach yourself from the outcome. I would say that. So don't expect it to last forever, because usually relationships don't last forever. You know what I'm saying? Usually they've come to teach us lessons and then they move on to the next person and we move on to the next person. Some last for a long time, some last for a lifetime, some very short time. So open your mind to these facts and allow it to be what it's supposed to be. So if it's meant to come into your life and be fun for you just for this time or just for this season of your life, then let it bless you. Let him bless you and you be a blessing to him. And when the relationship has expired, let him go. And hopefully he hasn't fallen in love with you too much that he want to stalk you and all these things. The best advice is to just allow this to be what it can be. Face the truth of what is possible, okay, but do not hold to the outcome. So that way you can get yourself back up on your feet in no time if you do get lifted up only to be dropped. These things happen very often in relationships. It's not fun, okay, it's not nice, but when God allow these things to happen is because there are vital lessons in these experiences for us to take with us into the future. Mm? So make it good when it's good, and when it's not good anymore, then you shift. Okay, but the walls that we build up to keep out the bad stuff, it also keeps out the good stuff. So you're not really doing yourself any favors. Okay, you're actually cheating yourself out of what could be good about the relationship. Everything definitely won't be bad. Everything won't be good, but definitely everything won't be bad. Okay? So if you could find the courage to open yourself up to experience what is good about it, you could get your blessing that's meant for you in this season. And you can learn your lessons that are meant for you in this season. So you have to make up your mind that there are lessons and there are blessings to be gleaned in this here situation. And just let it be. Okay? We can't be afraid to go through these endings. Just know how much you're going to invest. Take your time when you're investing in this person, because you don't know what will happen. And the thing is, sometimes you invest in people for like 20, 30, 40 years and then it comes to an end. So my thing is, when it comes to relationships, and that is, the more independent you can be in the relationship, the better off you will be if it comes to an end. So there's nothing wrong with you having your own house and they having their own house. If you want to spend the night or spend the weekend or spend a week at their house or whatever, then that's fine. But make sure that you always have your own house, your own money, your own car, okay? Your own friend group, your own everything. Have a life outside of the person, always. So that when they exit from your life still goes on. There's still pleasant things and people and, experience to be had in your life. Don't just shut off yourself to this one person, because you don't know if it's gonna be, if the person has come into your life for a reason, for a season, or for a lifetime. Okay? So let's try and go forward with some courage rather than fear. Okay? Because building up those walls keeps out the bad stuff, but it also does what? Keep out the good stuff too. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay? So brave it. Put on your big girl britches and, you know, brave the storm and the sweet breeze. All right, so I hope this information here helped you. Until next time, my dear, take care of yourself and your person.